Welcome, one and all, to the dwarven capital of Karaz, Karak. This modded map in all of its glory will be shown off a little bit better today. This time I found some fun little uses, as one might see artillery over here. These absolutely work. I have organ guns and rock lobbers behind them on the other side as well. Organ gun and rock lobbers behind those. The organ guns, this side does have a little bit of difficulty firing out, but if you just place the organ gun on the other side, it'll have easier line of sight. That said, they are shooting like through those crenellations there, so that's actually not obstructing any fire. As you can see on this one, this organ gun, yeah, as you can see, there we go. Getting perfect shots right out and through there. This was extremely helpful, this battle. I have 4 armies of Skaven with artillery in and amongst them. This organ gun was incredibly, I guess the ace in the hole is how to word it, because it, as you can see, is going to just be ripping these artillery pieces apart. The Plague Hawk catapult, as well as the Warp Lightning Cannon, are quite a few artillery pieces. Like I said, 4 armies of Skaven, mostly Molar and Moors in this battle. We do have some weapons teams, with the exception of the artillery pieces, that is. However, it's mostly monsters. Rat Ogres, Brood Horrors, Hell Pits, Chieftains, and nothing but Storm Vermin for infantry. Not cheaping out on their clan rats this time. And on the previous video, some may recall, we did have some issues with the AI moving across. This battle does go much smoother. The only thing that I'm thinking of it likely is due to is the pathfinding. The infantry definitely isn't going to advance until after the walls are breached. This is something that I noticed in some of the other modded maps as well. Infantry doesn't really advance en masse anyway until after there's a breach in the walls for them to go through. However, I did give them plenty of rams and artillery, as you can see, in order to break a hole or two. So definitely wanted them to bust through those walls nice and easy. Not giving them too much of an easy time, all the artillery coming down. Not only my 4 rock lobbers, 2 on each side, but also just the amount of cannon fire coming out of the Karaz's defenses. Absolutely incredible. These maps, by the way, are actually modded by the one single person. So all credit to Ranger. It's like FSF Ranger, I think. But yeah, incredible job. These maps are absolutely astounding. I do have another Dark Elf video that will be uploaded as well. Some minor changes for the channel, but mostly going to be giving you all the exact same stuff that I'm talking about. Just have some extra goodies to give away for special deals, pretty much. More about that in the future, anyway. Like I said, the army will not really be advancing until after the breach is made. So until that point, all of these rat ogres and abominations are just taking fire. Weird thing as well is all of these units, rat ogres, hell pits, mutant rat ogres, they can absolutely break down that gate, and they would get there faster than the rams. So there is certainly still some prioritizing issues going on for the AI. I do have less forces on the battlefield as well. This is not a 4v4, this is, I believe, a 3v4. The dwarves and the defenses having 3 armies. We will go ahead and take our step inside the city. That, by the way, is only annoying to some people. It does sort of irk me, but I completely understand it, and really, all in all. When you make a map like this, I'm not that bothered by it. Like, I only remember that happens when I do it. Anyway, I did want to mention the defenses on the modded maps. Towers and bridges are actually using my defensive supplies and being built automatically by the AI. I am not building any defenses, and it is like how the other how my my allied AI forces have their own defensive supplies. It's not using their supplies to build with. It's using the players. I don't know if that's something the modder deals with, or if that's something CA would have to deal with. But yeah, it's another thing that isn't really much of an issue, just because in a giant map, such as the other modded maps that they do, the defenses are typically built into the city itself. So having it automatically built by the AI isn't that bad. It's just a bit of a note, really, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Something to comment on. It's not a really problem. After all, the defenses are still being built, so... And the player has the opportunity to upgrade those defenses. As you can see, these mortars are actually getting some shots off, so they can return fire from the bridge as well. The Plague Claw catapults would have been in the same position had I not already ripped them apart with the organ guns. Some stuttering right there. Ooh, let's just go ahead and move in this way. Take a look at this disastrous bridge. We do actually still have some cracks in the bridge. We've got to get some dwarven engineers to finite the the pavement. Is this cobblestone pavement? What is this? It's definitely not concrete. Or, well, not our version of it anyway. Also, in case you can see a little bit further back, you can 100% put aerial units in those structures as well. I have 2 airships just chilling there waiting to be brought out, and all of the infantry moving in does in fact mean that gate has gone down. Keeping all of my defenses here rather than further into the city. I do have just a line of slayers, giant slayers as well, just for how many monsters I put in, and some rangers, Bugman's rangers, for AP missiles. We do also have my assistance from the AI counterpart there, aiding their fire. That's actually Lord, not a regular brute horror. As you can see, these units are in fact trying to get back inside the city, and we do have quite a bit on the inside trying to get out. Those dragon slayers look like they're trying to jump into combat. Once this gate really goes down, I commit all the slayers to just plugging the gap. And I have brought out those airships as well. They do just fly straight out through that lovely little hole there. And as long as these enemy units are in this capture point, they will be captured. So this gate will go down relatively soon. Piles of storm vermin being launched into the city right there. Just excellent targets for the rock lobbers, as well as my airships. Sent this man out here to just drop all the bombs they have. They may have already done so. There goes the gate. Absolute pile of storm vermin. Doom wheels, we got, okay, there's the massive hordes of slayers. Again, I gave them a lot of monsters for Mulder's advance, so I did counter them with a few of the basic slayers for my AI assistant. Airships just continuing to berate any troops coming down the bridge alongside the artillery. They will be opening fire on all of that the entire time. Unfortunately, a couple mutant rat ogres did actually get past the giant blob here of slayers, and so they are some in the city. Very low health and actually dying. That's a chieftain, not a mutant rat ogre, actually. That is a great firing line. I was considering doing this actually, leaving my guns on either side, but I went with Bugman's Rangers instead. I'm glad that the AI did that. It does really make it easy to line up here and just fire in. These are great lines, as this unit is taken full advantage of. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cluster. Exactly, fill in the word there. All those heroes, brood horrors, rat ogres, mutant elf abominations, as well as the warp lightning coming down, a true Skaven assault. Just lucky Ikit Claw with Clan Scryer is not among them. They did manage to take down that rat ogre, or the health hit. Looks like they just shattered that one. Trutch is in here as well. Whoops. A little bit too close to the wall there. We just have these two on that side, and then we got some brood horrors in the mix. Alongside all those rat ogres, really shaking the screen. All of that escape. I wonder how much friendly fire that unit has done. There goes the final bombs from the Gyro Bomber. And bringing them over to the side to just fire into this pit. Whatever ammunition they have. I'm bringing the airships overhead to just drop the bombs and shoot down as much as they can. As you can see, pretty much all four armies are just being held here as best as we can. Just keep on giving you the view from the gatehouse. That is probably the most irksome thing, just trying to watch this point here. Keep on getting launched up top as the camera, unless you're on either side. That is a beautiful position, just dropping all those bombs straight into that center group. Looks like the Gyro Bomber is picking off some of those rat ogres. Hell Pit's half going down. Absolutely phenomenal. And it appears there is a mass retreat. The question is it all of them? Not quite all of them. Some units are still, in fact, in the fight, but a great majority of these troops are, in fact, in a scurry away. That's what all that effect is. It's from scurry away. Skaven get faster when they run away. Finally pushing them outside. Do have all of that to deal with. My airships will be moving out to begin bombarding them as they run. And run. They are finally being pushed out fully of this city. Karak will hold. The capital of the dwarf will never fall. This was an incredibly devastating bridge entry for them. that's left is for a few of these storm vermin to realize they are in the wrong place. Looks like that guy did. We did, as you can see in the back there, some units did in fact run all the way through them, mostly the mutant rat ogres and the chieftains with their mass just in a retreat. Whenever a unit is retreating, the AI will not target them. So if a large unit is retreating, it pushes through a mass of infantry or something and they just won't target it. That's why sometimes it'll rally behind you and run into you. We do now have these groups just kind of stuck there. Oop. And the bombs being dropped by that airship, picking off whoever is left, whoever they can. The artillery has just been shelling them this entire time. As you can see, one of them actually ran out of ammo. This rock lobber over here completely used all of its ammunition. These two, well, this one went down to about half, mostly because of the angle. He was only able to shoot in this line of sight. Organ gun, this one has just been a heaven sent. This organ gun, I only moved over there close to the end of the battle, so did not get to use most of its ammunition. And here we go. Now we're finally bringing some slayers out to clean up those rats. Get rid of them. An absolutely beautiful siege, an incredibly breathtaking map. This is just phenomenal work to the modder. You blow me away with every map that you create. This is fantastic. And there we are. Anyone who would like to see these stats, we will be showing that off. I typically don't for these battles, however, I did just want to show the degree that the artillery is still effective. You can see multiple hundreds of kills. This is the organ gun that they had line of sight issues. Hopefully you can't hear the luggage being dragged along the hallway outside my door. It's one of the unfortunate things that happens when you live in an apartment building. That staircase, or that stairway is very echoey. Likes to make a lot of noise whenever folks roll their luggage. Anyway, that aside, yes, the bombs, the gyrocopters, thunder barges, airships, these things are just absolutely phenomenal, right? And the 3v4, as you can see. But yeah, artillery, guys, definitely still works, hiding in those little cubbies to attack the bridge. So, incredible job. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you didn't. If there was something that could be done to improve it, go ahead and leave that comment. Any factions you want to see in the future, any fun maps or mods, any suggestions, leave it down below. Thanks again. Peace to all.